Greetings everyone, Archimedes here, and welcome back to another brick-filled LEGO video. Today, we're going to be taking our first look at just some of the connection possibilities that appear underneath a LEGO brick. So, without further ado, let's take a look. When we look at a LEGO brick, we usually only think of the connection points at the top, these studs. Now, we all know how LEGO brick sticks together. The little studs fit into the space in between these little tubes and the wall of the brick. However, what you might not know is that these little tubes actually are the proper size to clip in to another brick, just like this. As you can see, it's very sturdy. As it turns out, these tubes, which are on the back of every LEGO brick and plate that's a 2x2 size at least, are capable of fitting in these studs to hold a brick in place. If you noticed, this back brick connection is actually the same geometry as one of these 2x2 jumper plates. So thus, when you're using a 2x2 jumper plate, you can clip it onto your model, but if you wanted to add a colonnade or a fence at the top of it, you could clip another brick or plate on top and present this nice little detail. But what's so important about this? Well, I'm sure in your LEGO collection you have a few of these jumper plates. Jumper plates are useful because they set off a brick 1/2 of a stud in between the traditional LEGO stud positions, like this, or like this, which pops one right in the middle of those 4 studs. But you know how these work. If you'll look closely, you'll notice that the relationship and geometry of this 2x2 jumper plate are exactly the same as this back brick connection. With this, you can transition a brick from the normal LEGO geometry to this 1/2 brick geometry, and then back to the normal geometry in a very, very small space. The same holds true for 1x bricks and plates, but in a slightly different way. These can be attached underneath by means of any LEGO piece that has a hole as opposed to a stud on the top of it. So for example, these cones, they can fit around the tubes inside one of these bricks or plates. As you can see, they once again create this 1/2 stud geometry like one of these original jumper plates. Well, that's great and all, but where would you use this? Well, I've found numerous possibilities for this particular trick, but one of my favorites is when using a 1x1 to make a more decorative fence like this. As you can see, it has a slightly different geometry to the normal LEGO brick. However, it'll still fit on a normal brick sequence like this, just 1/2 over. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you liked this video. I hope that it was interesting or informative, or at least that it entertained you for a little while. If you did in fact like this video, please comment, rate, or subscribe. If you didn't like this video, still, please comment and rate. And if you really want, still, please subscribe too. I want to hear what you have to say would make this channel and my video different and better. And please, if you have any suggestions or comments or other uses for this or any of the techniques that I just demonstrate, please tell me, and I'll be happy to add them into my video. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I bid you all farewell. My name is Arcimedes36, and I'll see you next Sunday.